Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports as we get set for a Super Bowl 48 rematch. It's the Broncos and the Seahawks on Monday Night Prime Time.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Tonight it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a between the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, welcoming you to the end of Week 1 of the 2022 season. And the appeal for this one, it's obvious. No surprise it's been saved for primetime, CD. These two franchises involved in a blockbuster deal in the offseason that, of course, dealt that quarterback from Seattle to Denver, and now he gets to face his former team.
That quarterback, Russell Wilson, and his first game back in Seattle, his biggest deal, making sure he goes to the proper locker room. Let's face it, Denver had to have a quarterback. We're used to this franchise being one of the best ones in the NFL. 5 straight losing seasons despite talented rosters. Seattle, they experienced their first losing season last year since 2011, going 7-10. As we begin this new season, high expectations for both, but both with major differences leading their squads.
The first of 2 here on a Monday night, the opener for these two teams as we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. Here's Russell Wilson, 11th season in the league. First, of course, with Denver after a high-profile trade this offseason that saw him dealt from Seattle.
The Denver Broncos knew exactly what they wanted when they acquired Russell Wilson. They wanted to bring in a quarterback who was durable, consistent, and a proven winner to take a talented roster back to the postseason. And Russell Wilson, he was all those things in Seattle. 1 losing record in 10 seasons, missed only 3 games in that time, and made 9 Pro Bowls.
Wilson going to come out throwing. Got a man open, it's Sutton. 4 yards the result on the first scrimmage.
Yo, man, it definitely should be better than the Dallas game for sure. That was rough, man. That was rough. I haven't streamed in a few days, but I've been working on stuff behind the scenes for interceptions and gameplay. And the main thing, I'll be honest with you, the main thing that I'm working on right now is just the running game from the CPU. Just make sure that it's legit.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
I feel pretty good about the quarterback play. I mean, it's about as best as I can get it without
this is taken at about the 14.
EA dropping some sort of update.
9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Get a look at this Seahawk offense as they come out there. And the quarterback brought in as part of that big offseason trade. Now in his 4th NFL season, Drew Lock. Seahawks with a 1st and 10. Lock gets ready to go at their own 23. Now Lock.
Oh, my God, I stared him down. I'll still be doing that. I was just like, oh, he's going to break free, he's going to break free, and I just threw it like an idiot. I wasn't even being pressured. I hate when I do stupid stuff like that, especially on stream, because I'm better than that. Like, I know I'm better than that.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pick
Dang
of
it.
9 yards on 1st down.
Oh well.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. 9 yards on the play.
Like I said, I feel like everything's pretty solid other than the I want to see how the CPU run game is. That's like the one area. But I've done some games off stream, and I feel like I got CPU quarterback play. I mean, that stuff's just coded into the game.
8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Can't fix that. Oh, good.
Plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously
I think he caught it.
Here in the end zone.
Yeah, I think so.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was all polished off on the touchdown reception by K.J. Hamler.
I don't want to return that.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Let's just run the ball here. Let's. I get in the habit of just staring down receivers sometimes. When I do well on offense, it's when I like get in a flow and I actually settle down. I read the defense. I take the time to figure out what coverage they're in. I take what's given to me. I don't force it to whoever I want it to go to.
And make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hand.
Lock's throw into the hands of Lockett. Lock to Lockett for the Seattle first.
And after the Russell Wilson trade,
see, that's a trick for me. Take what's given. Don't try to force it.
But the way he plays, a very steady presence that catches everything in sight, I think he's got a good chance of extending that streak and becoming best friends with his new quarterback.
Thought I might have been off for a 30-yard run there, and then just closed the hole quickly. This is where I got to be careful. Cannot just instantly throw it to the tight end in the flat.
Block working out of the gun.
Let's go.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 43. 15.
But I'm just barely getting this away. Like, I almost see, like, I mean, I got hit.
Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down.
Like I said, when I take what's there and I don't force it, it's so hard to do it, though, consistently on a drive because, you know, everyone wants the big play. Everyone wants to chuck it deep. I got receivers like DK Metcalf and Lockett, and it's just like, want the big plays, but just gotta play within the means.
From the 39, Lock. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Couldn't find anybody open, and I was just getting rid of it before I got sacked. That was good coverage. I mean, they manned up. We'll go back in here and look. Y'all seem to like when I do these breakdowns. What I was actually looking at, my first read was my slot receiver. He was running that little post route. And then if he wasn't there, the next easy look for my eyes was the tight end running the underneath route. And so that's kind of where I was at. And so I instantly saw right here, he's double covered. That route isn't open. Looked underneath at my tight end running underneath. He's double covered. That wasn't open. I did glance and see Penny get covered. And so this is a beautiful pocket for him right here, by the way. It doesn't always happen. Yo, what's up, Baker? Of course, man. And, dude, I've been working behind the scenes. I just don't stream all the time. I'm trying to get better at it, but, you know. Hell of a pocket here. And then I stepped up. And it's honestly a good thing that I stepped up here, because if I don't step up because I'm launching this football, look how close I was to even getting sacked. Anyway, so if I don't step up here, that's a sack. But this was just chuck it up to DK, and I got hit because there was nowhere to go with that football. That was perfect coverage by the CPU. Perfect coverage.
That time, the defense won.
Now we got a 3rd and 7. I'm kind of in field goal range. The last thing I want to do is take a sack, force the ball like I do. So I'm just going to try to... That didn't even work at all. I was going to try to just get even a little closer for a field goal, but they were in a man there.
Isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
What a punt. Yeah, preseason. The reason I play preseason, especially when I do slider testing, Sweet Jones, I don't really play it too much in my actual franchise. But when I'm slider testing, because this obviously isn't my franchise, I like to play preseason because you get a look of what the gameplay is like with the starters and the backups, so you can get a good idea.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You get more overalls getting action, and so you can kind of you can see more of, let's go. You see more overall, like a variance of different overalls with the preseason, and I like that. You get pressure? I'm not mad at that throw, and this is why. He was rolling to the right, and he threw it to the right. Yo, man, I appreciate it. Have fun in class tomorrow, man. Have a great weekend. I'll stream this weekend, hopefully you're around. I actually, what I was going to say, I like that rollout and throw. That's the realistic one. When he goes back across his body, that's when I have an issue. That throw made sense.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage.
Look at the deep shot.
But in this case, how about
let's go.
Coming up and making the big time.
I appreciate it, my man. Have a great night. Let's go, get him. Oh my God, how did he squeeze through there?
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
But I'll never be mad when the quarterback takes off and scrambles. Never. I thought I had him there.
And this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7.
But I'm really, like I was telling you guys before, I'm really happy with where I have the quarterback play right now as far as the throws that they're making. They're spreading it out a little bit more. You've already seen him take a deep shot. I feel like I have...
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what,
their completion percentage in line for the most part with, realistic numbers. I got them taking a more wide variety of throws, not just dinking and dunking.
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Alrighty. Now if I can figure out how to stop him.
16 and another 1st down. They'll give it to Gordon out of shotgun. And the big boys up front.
But I mean, Rush should be Dyson,
Big Al Woods there to make
They got a good...
And the big fella stuffed that one Discipline him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of
Good offensive unit, and the Seahawks have a poor secondary outside of Jamal Adams. Let's go!
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
I almost didn't press the button. I thought he was going to just duck out on me. Alright. That was a big play to try to get a field goal, hold him to a field goal. We will. Perfect.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So it doesn't matter because
Carroll, none too pleased with that last call.
we still got to stop, but that wasn't a catch. He was out of bounds.
Did he keep those feet in bounds?
Nope.
That's the question.
And we can't let Russ complete more passes or get credit for more completions than, you know.
didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things, but even with the benefit of replay.
Yep, they overturned it. Let's go.
After review of the play,
So be careful
on the field
to
is reversed.
trust his instincts, and his instincts were right on that one. Oh, they get to
Whoa.
the football. It's blocked.
I blocked it and still went in. What?
It's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low.
I tried pressing triangle, but he didn't put his hands up. He's too big to jump, apparently. Oh, it did? What?
The odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt.
Time out. I thought that went in. So I actually didn't even hit it. That's why I was trying to press triangle. I didn't even hit the ball. See, it doesn't even... It gave the hit there. But it didn't actually hit him. But I thought initially that this went in. Through the uprights. There it is up there. Oh, what the heck? Bro, they made that field goal. They made this field goal. And the game said they didn't make it. They won 100%. Well, I guess I'm going to make a Madden video on this. My God, they made this field goal. Wait. Yeah. The easiest way to view it. They 100% made this field goal. Wow. Least buggy game at launch ever.
On the football and create a block. Big time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
So they should have 10 points.
Tried a 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny, and he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football.
All right, I'm just going to quick underneath route right here.
If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yard.
I tried to throw it right away, and it would not let me. Like, I was spamming triangle to try to throw it right away, and I just couldn't do it. It was like I was stuck in an animation. Alright.
Shotgun snap to Lock.
Good defense. That was good defense.
Set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Now Will Wilson on first down. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
I gotta figure out a way to slow him down.
When you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get
good run.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
They have over 100 yards offense on me.
Denver first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Wilson.
Wow.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Perfect play against my blitz.
Montreal, Washington. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Broncos are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
All right, we got to go score here.
Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form.
And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did it. All that work and preparation, we're seeing them play really well right now. They're making it all pay off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
2K came so crazy. Oh, yeah, I honestly probably won't use it. Just because it's like, I make sliders for 2K, obviously, and it's like, I don't feel like I want to be tasked with trying to make sliders for every single era. It's already hard enough to make a strong slider set for just the current era. But I'll probably mess around with it. I'll probably check it out, just see the gameplay differences, you know. Alright, let's get back to the drive we initially had before we stalled out. Just take what they give us.
They fake the handoff, now Lock. Left side complete to Lockett.
That's it, take what they give us.
First down. You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their side.
Alright, we're going to take a shot here if I don't get sacked. I'm chucking this up to DK no matter what.
A much needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue.
I knew I was going to get sacked. Right when I snapped the ball and I saw them just scramble forward, I was like, oh crap. I probably should have audibled out of that. They had that loaded front.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Inside handoff, Penny.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's coming back.
And he's going to be taken.
That's a holding or a block in the back.
On the field.
Holding offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can
Dang
visibly
it.
see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the play.
Yeah, that stuff doesn't make sense. Like, why are you mad? You're starting, you're getting minutes. Like, I never understood that. That's why I actually turned off morale. It was pissing me off.
Throwing now is Lock. Open man, that's no.
That was still good defense.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and they're going to face it up.
They're not giving me any opportunities to throw it deep. Might get one here.
From the gun, it's Lock. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able
I might have, should have thrown it just a little bit earlier, so you don't have to wait for it.
Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come
That
back
was
to
the
it
opportunity, though. They were in a zone, and you just chuck it, and you try to split it. Is he waiting for you to like re-sign him or something? I don't know what else it could be. Or did you trade one of his buddies? Like, I noticed that sometimes they get pissed off if you trade someone they're friends with.
It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0.
But they shouldn't be that mad. Like, my God.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Who's spying Russ? Okay, that guy.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. Pushes him
Of course they, Oh, that shouldn't have done it.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
I'm gonna be spying Russ a little bit here.
Big horses out there, as you just saw there. This guy does not go down easily.
It's a good throw. And we're not getting pressure.
They bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 more there, and they're on a roll.
Yeah, releasing Joe Johnson. Yeah, again, their morale system isn't exactly.
Wilson.
Let's go.
But it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance
I gotta figure out how to get more pressure on the guy.
completion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
I didn't realize that guy wasn't an edge rusher. So I went to pass rush, and then he got up to go back in coverage, and I screwed it up because I threw it right to where he was supposed to be. That's on me.
The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage.
There we go. There we go.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner.
I don't care how we get the incompletions. We'll just get them.
A small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw again on 2nd down.
There we go. Make him move. No!
And he slides and covers up at the end.
Flush him out of... Dude, I stopped playing.
It'll be a gain of
I stopped playing, man. Honestly, I was working on the slider set, and then... I was working on the regular season sliders, but the Kings are in the playoffs. And I just kind of got burnt out. Let's go!
Looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman.
Outrun him. Oh! Let's go! Got him to make a mistake.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip
He
side,
just threw an off-target pass. Like I said, I told you guys, I feel like I got quarterback play in a really good spot right now.
you don't want to let it slip away.
For the CPU. Running game looks pretty solid. Ooh.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault.
Running looks pretty solid for,
A loss results there.
I don't like this play call. I like this one.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
Well, if DK could break a freaking tackle.
And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here.
At least we're in field goal range if I don't screw it up and throw it like an interception.
Lock going to throw.
Oh my God! That shouldn't have even been an interception. I just threw it to my running back. Why was that so off target? Like, I'm playing it safe here. I literally said, as long as I don't throw an interception. I look at their defense, and I'm like, yep, nowhere to go with it. I mean, I probably could have hit Fant right down the middle here, but I didn't even want to risk it. So I was like, oh, I'll just dump it underneath the penny. So I just turn and throw. And he actually might even pick up this first down. And you're telling me that that throw goes and does that.
On that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now maybe it's not all on
Unbelievable.
him, but still 3 interceptions.
He does suck, but that's ridiculous. We should have some points here.
Got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6.
We drove all the way down.
Bring up second down.
Almost had. They read that screen perfectly, you know, that one possession. There we go. We finally made a stop against the run. Surprised they haven't been running the ball more. Alright, we're going to man up and run a spy on Russ. No, what are you doing? Go swat that.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, they've certainly gotten him involved in this first half, and on third down, they looked his way again. And what a delight for his quarterback to find him and keep the drive moving.
Now Gordon on first down.
Here we go. Good run defense.
Defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
But it's like if I don't blitz against the run, they're getting 6-7 yards of carry. Love it. Off target throw. Alright, zone blitzing. Let's go. Oh! Threw that with a guy right in his grill. Right in his grill.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down.
I actually thought I was going to get the sack. My guy came in there clean. Look at that. Hits him, but he just stands tall in the pocket and delivers a dart. And that's not stuff that makes me upset. That don't bother me.
It's first and 10 at the 34. There's Wilson to throw. Albert Okuwebunam, the intended target. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
What's off is their run-to-pass ratio.
On second down, Williams. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Still a couple of yards short of the first as a 3-yard gain wins.
Y'all noticing the running back rotation between Gordon and Williams?
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he will have the first before he's
Gordon has 6 carries. Javonte Williams has 4. I didn't go touch their depth chart.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson.
Let's go. We needed that sack.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Darrell Taylor got in there to drop him. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Nope, he sure didn't. That brought the house.
This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. They could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And as we check the next-gen stats,
Pickett.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by Sidney.
Let's go, defense. Pressure. Pressure makes the difference.
So the ball changing hands on the
He got hit as he threw it.
Meanwhile, here we do have an injury
I think.
on the play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this week 1
All right.
contest. Seahawks with a
We got
first and 10. Lock gets ready to go. At their own
86 yards to go. 3 minutes to do it. Let's see what we can do.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can
They had the ball first. If I can go down and kick a field goal even, Then get the ball and score a touchdown. It's a 10-14 game.
Here's Locke to throw.
Why?
It's an interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33.
All right, so I'm going to buff user passing because this is beyond ridiculous. But that's what slider testing's for. I shouldn't be that off on that throw. So yeah, I'm going to buff that. I'm just going to deal with it. That it is what it is.
Throwing the football. While we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
I truly do believe the interception problem isn't fixed, but it is better with the set now. I can't control the ball getting thrown right to these defenders because of how inaccurate Drew Lock is right now. Two of my interceptions were legit. The other two, they just... I didn't even make a bad decision. He just threw it to the defender instead of my guy.
First half, it's 14-0.
And then Russ's interceptions are both legit.
Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend. Let's put the coach to work.
Oh, wow. He tried taking off and ran into his own guy.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting. Partner, you hear that sound of paper.
And that sack I'm chalking up to just Madden being Madden. He tried to take off and just ran into his own guy.
We have to do something differently.
All right.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds in.
80 yards, minute 14.
The Seahawks take back over. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp.
Get out.
At least one practice each week.
We'll take that.
A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Just got to take what they give me.
Clock now to throw. Can't get away, and he's
Or take the sack because I didn't want to force it and throw a 5th pick.
with that clock running. To try again after the sack. Lock. The quick throw knocked away. Hits incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Just force that, and I threw a pick. That's on me. I just said screw it. It's preseason, and chucked it up.
I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but man,
Yeah, like I said, I want to buff user pack accuracy because I'm a little. It's just too off too consistently.
It's struggling this much at this stage of the game. Do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson.
Wow, what happened there? Did he get hit? Let's go. Those blitzes are working.
Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
This is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just.
I guess they should have 20 points.
Time here at our first Monday nighter up. All right, we will save the week 1 highlights and apparently get.
All right, our offensive focus is going to be to run it outside. Our defense is going to be to defend the outside run.
And we welcome you back live.
And let's just go down and score.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he will not break it out. It's a touchback. The Seahawk offense.
Gotta wake up a little bit.
To begin this third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset.
All right, my coach suggestions have not been working.
And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get
Take a 4-yard carry.
Points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
I'm going to get a little bit more methodical with my play calling here. See if I can at least get us down for some points.
One-dimensional in the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Block.
Oh my God.
This is incomplete.
So wide open.
Have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him.
That was a great play call against that blitz.
You would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate.
Yeah, we're gonna buff that.
Come up on third down. To throw it is Lock. To the right side and complete to Metcalf.
There we go.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
Good run. There we go. There we go.
And that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now we have a couple
First down run. Call it 8
options
yards.
here.
And it's 2nd and 2.
I don't want to get too cute with it.
On second down, it's Walker. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Play action. Now it's Lock. That one complete.
Let's go. Finally a bigger play.
He's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really nice gain of 25.
So look what happens. Coach Chris takes over the play calling duties.
Now it's Penny running right. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
We got them.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got
Off balance here.
with some points.
Now a play fake, and here's Lock. Steps away.
That's 6. Let's go. Let's go. Switched up the play calling, had him completely off balance.
With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead as they score on the
Look, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. That was just a beautifully called drive. Almost didn't get that pass off right there. Oh my God. I just missed that.
He pushed it right. It's no good.
It was so slow. Yeah, we're not giving up.
Now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive.
We're calling
on the other side, but this is a
defensive plays here too, man. Coach suggestions are really, really bad. Same plays over and over again. Oh, nice move, Melvin Gordon. So I'm saying, I'm surprised they're not running the ball more. They've had success. He's over 5 yards a carry.
Second and 3. Now it's Wilson. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he gets this out to the 34. 3rd and inches, and he got some extra beef in front. 3 tight ends. Throwing is Wilson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like
brought everybody
injured on the play. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Here's the punter Martin out to kick it away. Returnable for Lockett. So a solid punt.
All right, now we're in good field goal position too.
14 yards, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
You know that old expression?
Man, there's some good play action.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. They look to throw. It's Locke.
Ah, yeah.
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Might have been.
They need a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Not a bad thing. It could have been intercepted for all I know.
As they come up on 3rd down. Now Locke. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Woo. Adam just overthrew him by a little bit.
But it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle.
Well, we didn't get in the groove there. Started off with only a 1-yard run and then
over 50 yards of punt so far as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15.
yeah, can't score on every drive, you know. Just the goal is to put some together, right?
Take over, 1st down and 10. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to
We'd like to put together at least 1, maybe 2 more scoring drives. Not necessarily touchdowns, but scoring drives.
And effective work. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they watch this lead shrink a little. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon.
Good D.
And he is going to lose yardage here. There's a loss of the yards, so how they deal with 3rd and 1.
Get credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
I say, he can run all he wants. He wasn't picking that up.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
Let's get back in a play calling groove here.
But they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job,
that's better.
It's their turn now to go
and do more with that.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Just going to flick this underneath to the tight end.
They fake the handoff, now lock. Quick throw there, going to be bad.
He must have got caught up or something.
Defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Huge pickup.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision.
We're going to try a little
QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
tight end screen.
Throwing on first down is Locke. He's got his big tight end fan. So no gain on the play. And it's
I mean, tried it out, got no gain.
Throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
We're inching closer and closer to field goal range here.
On second down, here's Penny.
There we go, there we go, there we go. It's a 51-yard field goal where we're at right now.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that,
if we didn't pick this up, this would be huge. If not, we're still in field goal range. And honestly, depending on how close we get, we might be in 4-down territory. But 3rd and 4, I'm just running it. I'm not. Oh, I thought I was going to get it. 4th and 2.
It's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought I had it.
That is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position.
Is that Linval Joseph? Just came out of nowhere.
Nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Dawson is just squirt right through there. But 48-yard field goal. If we make this,
on 4th down as Seattle sends out Jason Myers. This one from 48 yards away.
that should be good.
Myers' kick is good.
All right, so it's 1 possession game, theoretically.
At this stage, but it does get him back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore.
Love it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Not his best throw in the ring, so in the third quarter. He's had a pretty good game trying to throw.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock.
No. Oh, that guy was so slow.
He'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Now a 10th carry for
Oh, good play call.
nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy.
I was not expecting that.
He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now a 1st down carry. It's
Yeah, create that wall.
and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Williams.
Good D, good D. All right. We're bringing a little pressure. Nothing crazy. We'll blitz one guy.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate.
Yeah.
It's 3rd down. This pass caught by Hamler.
Not enough pressure.
Bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Wilson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down.
Ran into his own guy again.
Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Oh, let's go.
Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Oh, I own 2?
Back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Okay.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's
All right,
inside
4th quarter.
their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
It's been a while game.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this.
Oh, yeah, I love the hard hits.
NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
We have a long ways to go
Got 5. Here's 2nd and
just to
5.
try to even tie the game.
On play action, Lock. He'll fire one downfield for Finn, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And the Seahawks on 3rd.
We're going to play conservative because we're at the 7-yard line. I'm not really interested in really being aggressive. There's still lots of time left. I'm not really being interested in potentially being aggressive, going forward, throwing another interception.
Up the middle.
And then they're right in field goal range. I'd rather...
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers,
I'd rather just try to play it smart.
He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He corrected
And try to keep them, make them punt.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos. As
Why didn't they
they
put the backups in? It's the 4th quarter. Oh no, this isn't the preseason anymore. This is the... I forgot this is week 1.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Wow.
Complete to Alberto.
Totally forgot about that.
Inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to go out extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively. And
I'm going to gamble here.
Because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs.
Yep. Brought the safeties, didn't get home.
Touchdown passes now. And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Thought the double safety blitz would hit home.
It's on the road, week 1. You're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles.
All right, still plenty of time. I don't want to get...
At times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game?
I'm going to try to just take a normal drive down there. Answer. If we can do that with like 4.5, 5 minutes left, we still have a way to potentially stop them.
It fly for Lockett, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he
was open.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Up the middle, here's Walker. And here's
That's
another
not good.
tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like
Yuck.
even if he had
That should have been a huge play.
was going to be much to gain.
We're just off.
Perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Block working out of the gun.
Oh, he's open. He's open. But I'm under through it. I didn't have enough. I saw it way too late. I saw it way too late. We're going to go back here. I was staring down Noah Fant. So Noah Fant had this option, right, where you could just sit. He could just pop it, and honestly, no, this corner is just carrying. So if I threw down here, wouldn't have got it. Couldn't have fit in that hole right there. That's well played. So that wasn't happening. So yeah, I was honestly staring down Fant because he had the option to sit or break this way. And I was like, oh my God, break that way. Because this corner, Patrick Surtain, was already going deep, right? But holy smokes, it's like if I would have thrown it to Metcalf right here, that's a first down because he's going to catch that and just fall down. He is a first. But anyway, so I was looking at Fant, waiting for him to... It's just a really weird cluster of linebackers right here. I don't understand. But anyway. So it wasn't until... Because I'm staring down Fant, right? I don't understand what their linebackers are. I'm curious what play they were in. Why are they all together like that? But anyway, so when I stare down Fant, and he doesn't break out like I want him to, right here, as soon as that safety, right here, as soon as the safety jumped up right here, I saw right here. And I was like, yeah, he's going to get behind. And boom, there he is. He's behind. But he's already 10, 20, 30, almost 35 yards down the field, right? 10, 20. So you think Locke can throw it 70, so that means he's got 35 yards in the air. Which is about where we got it to, but we ran out of room because he had to wait, which allowed them to catch up. Because if I have enough arm strength, right, and he doesn't have to slow down, this might get caught. But he has to slow down and wait. Dang it.
He stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now here's
Well,
Dixon, as he'll come on for his
here's what's really weird there. Patrick Surtain was supposed to take the lower flat, and he went with... He carried. So I don't know if they just made a mistake or what, but they didn't actually run that defense the way that they were supposed to.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still tied here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he will take this down at the 10-yard line. And they'll take possession.
I don't know about that.
In the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Give him 4 yards.
There are too many big hits, Sweet Jones. I think I'm going to tone that down. I have an idea of how I can do that.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Seahawks take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So this is now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
This time, the extra point will go. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And this will be a touchback.
No, we think the fumble issue is easy to figure out. Interceptions, though.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the
I've tried a couple things. I've tried what room people have for theories online.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any
What I do like
it could end up in enemy's hands again.
is Russ's 25 out of 40. He's thrown for 300 yards, but he's not like dinking and dunking 80% completion. He's had off-target throws. He's thrown medium, long-range throws.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They have way more yards than me.
Yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Just a yard on the first down.
Good D.
So it's 2nd and 9.
It is, minus the 4 interceptions. You know what I mean? It was waiting for them to kind of... Some of them were just blatant bad. He just threw it right to the defender on these little outside corner routes. Or sit routes, or...
He's going to be taken down at the 39.
There we go.
Really short of the first by a few yards. Decent gain on the scramble with 6, but now it's 4th.
That was a good effort.
4th and 2, and they're going to go for it, huh?
Defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right.
Oh, nice move.
Can get him down.
And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Damn.
And inside the 20 before
Yeah, 26 to 41, 300 yards.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and
Plus he's got, what, 60 yards rushing?
And they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
There we go.
Throw knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Oh,
There we go.
back. Incomplete.
I made some tweaks to the setup. I mean, I'm going to make some more after this game, like, you know, user accuracy is going to go up. I've never had this many sacks, though, so I'm probably going to just see if it was like an outlier, like a one-off game.
On 3rd down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he can't get
Because I think like 3 or 4 of his sacks. Oh, same setup for them taking off? Yeah, it's the same setup, sorry. I thought you were asking a different question. Several of his sacks were him trying to take off, but running into his own offensive lineman.
Continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Clock now on 1st down. And the Broncos get there.
Couldn't find anybody.
Malik McDowell breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. It seemed like
My room? No, it's the same, bro.
I thought he might
Same,
underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there.
Yeah, same setup I've had for the last couple months.
Someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lock. He hits his target. Lockett.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? They'll try for the first with Walker, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Locke.
No, my God.
Is incomplete.
That's a...
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten
It's a huge potential play.
Less than 50%, and you and I both
I missed a couple of those where they actually didn't get pressure on me.
Putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's
Why?
incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs.
Had them open, too.
Might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Finding Walker complete.
That's a huge catch.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line. Block now to throw. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
To throw again on second down. Lock.
Come on.
That is incomplete.
Drew Lock, you're so ass.
In the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Lock.
That's on me. I didn't lead him enough.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Lock exits on fourth down as Seattle sends out Jason Myers. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt.
Now he needs the onside kick.
Since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. A tough one there. They certainly
We did have all 3 timeouts.
but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll go down here.
They haven't ran that all game.
Now the Seahawks going to use
Did not expect that.
Timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As they head to the sideline and talk about what to do next. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
Let's go! What a stand! I mean, they're in field goal range, so it's not really going to matter.
Final timeout.
But,
As it'll come with an even
oh, they're going for it.
remaining on the clock. They'll run for it. It's Gordon.
Dang.
Gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Well, 3 stops in a row is pretty impressive no matter what.
Look to pay it off on first down. The win for the Broncos, seemingly assured they go down to an 8.
Yeah. So they're pretty close. Still fine-tuning a few things. But, like I said, I'm really close. I feel the interceptions are bugging me, you know. But the running game seemed pretty good for both sides. We'll take a look at numbers here. CPU play, other than interceptions and sacks, was really strong.
That'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation of fun.
So he was 60%. That's actually.
On the road ahead.
And partner, I love the word you just used there.
So the team stats here. They had 419 yards of offense, 160 rushing, 250. Now that's obviously taking away the sacks. Because
that could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket.
Russ was 301 yards of passing.
So for the Broncos,
60%.
a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory here on a Monday night. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans.
Yeah, I'm only 42%. I'm going to bump up the
They
user.
obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get
Rushing.
back to
Let's
their
take a look
win
here.
next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on
3.5 yards to carry with Rashad Penny. Melvin Gordon had 4.4. Williams is only a 3.2. And Kenneth Walker's a 4.1. So they really kind of averaged. Both was averaged the same when you think about it. 6 for 25 plus 15. That's 21 for 78. And they were 23 for 80? 90? So they ran the ball better than I did. But you can tell, I mean, threw it to their slot guy a lot. Before I forget, we're going to go do that. I'm currently testing interceptions that are being reversed. I've seen that a lot of places. I really don't see much of a difference. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. This face mask should reduce the big hits. Make these changes on my tracker here. There. Ooh, San Francisco next. All right. Well, guys, that is it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay. And we'll check in future streams as I try and yell out the cider set for y'all. But peace.